We don't need lyrics. We need a story, and when the music is the story, the narrative is the traveling. From Belgium to Slovakia, from Dunk to WhoNeedLyrics, the meridians are our staff. Some might say that post-rock festivals are just about music, except that's only a necessary but not sufficient condition. They also involve traveling. Thankfully, there are almost no borders in Europe, a lot of walking, so make sure you have strong boots and of course discovering new places. That's why prepare yourself for exploration, get a map and hit the road. That's exactly how we got to Bratislava, at the first edition of WhoNeedLyrics Festival, a festival made entirely by post-rock enthusiasts for all the lovers of the genre. Upon our arrival, we got a very warm welcome from the organizers of the festival, whom we've met at Dunk in Belgium and became friends with. And now, being here in Bratislava felt like a big reunion of the worldwide post-rock family.
Nice to see you. Thank you very much. How are you?
Good.
Great.
WhoNeedLyrics took place in Batelier, a very interesting venue with 2 stages that apparently got me confused at first. 2 different venues, we were thinking how we're gonna run from one venue to another one, you know, with the camera. But after a nice walk in the city, while discovering its beauty, we finally got to the venue and everything became clear. Even if post-rock festivals in Eastern Europe are new, they gather beautiful people from everywhere, never minding the who, where and when. They have professionals who know the meaning of every single button, organizers who understand what is passion and dedication, and of course the bands who know what is fun, hard work and love for music.
Hello, we're Avel Kelchita, we are from Moscow, from Russia, and this is the festival WhoNeedLyrics 2014.
Great!
We wish that it's just a beginning of a really beautiful and long story.
Hello, we are Tyson from Nebula. We have the WhoNeedLyrics Festival 2014. Happy to be here in Slovakia.
We are Sounds Like the End of the World. We are at Bratislava at the WhoNeedLyrics Festival, first edition. So I'm Tomek and here's Michał. Michael.
This is Diaz and this is also the WhoNeedLyrics Festival 2014.
So find what you love and let it destroy you.
Hi, we are This Will Destroy You for WhoNeedLyrics 2014.
My personal opinion, post-rock is not taken serious, not yet. Because post-rock is such a niche and such an alternative kind of music that when someone decides, for example, to do the post-rock festival, it's really hard, it's harder. But but there are some post-rock acts that are playing at huge festivals. I kind of have an impression that we are witnessing the birth of a new kind of a scene, that all the instrumental rock stuff is being thrown into.
Sometimes it's difficult to even explain what post-rock really is, but one thing is for sure, you know it when you hear it. Noisy, silent, playful, it's an ongoing experiment that also shapes a new type of crowd, the crowd that listens.
And what about post-rock music, for example? It's not about dancing or something.
Anyway, we like when people stay close to stage, when they don't hide somewhere far from us.
And I believe the best concerts were when the people were kind of quiet. Yeah, they were kind of quiet. They were in kind of very dreamy mood, listening to the music and flowing on the waves of our minds.
Post-rock has a growing scene in Europe, and this festival stands as proof, being the newest post-rock festival in this part of the world.
Yeah, I love people doing this kind of stuff, doing festivals all over Europe and in some nice places like Atelier Pub here, and we love it. The show was great, the audience was great.
And you can feel the people now, they're coming to listen to the music.
Well, it's a good thing because I think it's the first one and the first regular one, and I think Slovakia needs this kind of stuff because it is getting quite big here lately, and well, we need this, but it's getting bigger. It's getting wider. It's getting bigger. There are, because when we started 6 years ago, there was like really no post-rock band. I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but we are probably the first post-rock band in Slovakia.
It was great to witness how probably the oldest Slovakian post-rock band plays and supports the country's newest post-rock festival. But in the end, they were friends of four, right? Especially when beer and good mood come as bonus.
But everything was just amazing.
Of course it was.
We are really happy. It was really a lot of work, but with things like promo and. But yes, it's 1 year of work, every day 2 or 3 hours. So,
It's just two of us.
yes, we are two. We have a small team
Of our friends.
of
who
our
helped
friends.
us
Yes,
on the festival.
yes, and
Because all the team is made just from a couple of friends. But who needs more?
After all, we make DIY recordings, we make DIY production, we make DIY tour, and we take part in DIY festivals. That's it.
It doesn't mean that it's cheap, that it's
Yeah.
not well done. It just means that it's not commercial.
Well, the whole band is DIY, so yeah. So we are very close to this idea, this whole stuff, this whole thing. So yeah, this is very sympathetic, and we're very glad to be here.
It's more intimate. And yeah, it's not as stressful or hectic, it feels more like a real show.
It's quite impressive, that people still doing it, even that the money is not even.
It's always risky, but I have a deep respect, like for the people who are able to risk their own money and their time just to get their favorite bands play.
And this goes to the core of the DIY. Do it yourself, but for everybody.
keep putting it back into the arts. It's cyclical. It's great that it. Hopefully, this happens again next year and the year after that. I think it's a positive.
Whatsoever, DIY is not as simple as they make it look. You have to raise funds, find locations, build a crew, contact the bands, do all the artwork without any external support. But dedication and a handful of optimism can make everything possible.
In DIY, you know, it's always like that. Money is the issue, but people are still doing it. So you know,
it's kind of difficult, but it's always risky.
Ever asking yourself why they are doing DIY? Well, because there are still people who are committed to arts and who understand that the only difference between dreams and reality is just a lot of hard work.
We are really big post-rock fans. I always wanted to organize something like this.
Yeah, so more like we would love to see more people like that who have so much energy, so much power to do this stuff.
And where there is a will, there is a way. People will support you. Especially the crowdfunders. This edition was possible because of the crowdfunding campaign run by the festival. People brought money and took home gifts and tons of positive vibes.
When we were on Dunk Festival, there were a lot of people who told us it's very far from my place, but if you will have something like crowdfunding, we will help you, So we decided to do this.
All we can hope for is that it continues to grow so we can continue to do what we do.
Keep up the good work. Yeah, and keep up the good work. Yeah.
I want to say thank you to everybody who came to the festival.
Yeah, I wish you WhoNeedLyrics. I wish you money because you need it, and I wish you fame, and I wish Michael's mother was healthy for the rest of her life. Yes, that's what I wish.
So thank you, dears, for all the great fun and energy, and see you all and hopefully even more on the next edition.